Hello friends. Today I will tell you how to prepare the best fertilizer for cucumbers. This fertilizer is absolutely organic. Watering cucumbers with it will accelerate their growth many times, which means that you will get the first harvest much earlier. Also, this fertilizer is rich not only in nitrogen, it has all the trace elements that cucumbers need for proper nutrition. And most importantly, after applying this fertilizer in our beds, we enrich the soil with nutrition and microorganisms that help restore soil fertility. And this top dressing is being prepared very simply. Ordinary weeds will be required, which I think you defy nightly grow. It is better to use juicy weeds such as nettle. It is rich in various trace elements, and its foliage dissolves in water for several days. You can also use dandelions. This plant is very juicy and it will make an excellent fertilizer. You can also use any weeds that grow in you. And with this preparation, as I will show you, it does not matter at all whether there are seeds on weeds or not. But I repeat, it is better to give preference to juicy weeds, and even better, when cooking, use a mixture of various weeds to saturate the solution with macro and micro elements according to the maxim. To begin with, you need to mow the grass. As you understand, after mowing the lawn or after removing weeds from your garden, do not throw them into compost, but constantly prepare this fertilizer. Then we take a large container. For example, I have a plastic basin with a volume of 15 gallons. I fill it with 2/3 weeds. It is desirable to grind them beforehand, so that the juice from them starts to come out faster, and as you can see, I stack the weeds tightly and shift layers of different weeds. This is necessary so that all the weeds are mixed after I fill it all with water. As you can see, I filled the container with weeds. Now I fill it with water to the top. I leave the maximum 2 inches unfilled, then the space is needed for fermentation, because in a few days a copious foam will form. As you can see, weeds pop up, so you can't leave them, they must be underwater. For this they need to be pressed with a heavy load. I use ordinary bricks. You can use large stones or a thick board. This container should be located in a sunny place, so that the sun's rays warm it up throughout the day. Also, be sure to cover the container with a lid, but not tightly. I use a sheet of metal and also press it with a load, so that the wind does not overturn it. And after 7 days, the fertilizer will be ready. And in order to speed up the process to 5 days, you need to lift the lid at least 1 time a day and mix the weeds. At first there will be a rapid formation of foam, but over time it will decrease, and just by the 7th day there will be practically no foam. This means that the top dressing is ready. We got a concentrate. Now we take 1 quart of this concentrate and dilute it in 10 quarts. And we feed cucumbers with 1 quart of ready-made fertilizer for 1 plant. The main thing is to use water at street temperature, not cold. Because cucumbers have a superficial root system and it can suffer from cold water. The concentrate itself can be stored for several more weeks after cooking, and the weeds that remain after use can be taken to the compost and dried and used as mulch. And for those who watch the video to the end, I'll tell you another secret. This fertilizer in the same proportions can be used to feed all plants, vegetables and flowers. And this is especially true now in the spring. Because there is a lot of nitrogen in this top dressing, and that in turn accelerates plant growth. And this top dressing should be used for plants no more than 1 time a week. And we apply it before the formation of the first fruits, and then we need to use other fertilizers in which phosphorus and potassium predominate. And you will defy nightly find out about these feedings if you subscribe to my channel, and you will not miss the release of new videos. I wish you a good day and a good mood.